Hey, Tony here, Rain Adventures 2.0. What are we doing and where are we at? Well, what we're doing is we're going to take a look at a product. And where are we at? Well, we're in the studio. But I was contacted sometime ago. Well, I actually saw this product about maybe 4 months ago, and thought it was pretty cool, but I didn't know if it was real or not. But then the company reached out to me, 00 Robotics, and I got the email, and I was still a little hesitant, but I went ahead and corresponded with them, and they sent me this product, and I'm pretty excited to show it to you. It's right down here. It is the HOVERAir X1. Look at that. Really cool. Let me get it out of this box, lay everything out, and we'll go over it. Okay, right out of the cardboard box, you've got the HOVERAir X1. You've got now you can order these separate. You can but I got the one with the double battery pack to charge the batteries. So you got a double there, and then an extra battery. There is a battery on the drone as it's shipped, but this is an extra battery, and you can charge them both right up on the charging hub. Like I said, 00 Robotics, they've come out with a really ingenious product. It is like a selfie stick drone. So you don't need an app, you don't need a controller. It's all built right into this drone, and it fits in the palm of your hand. I'll be showing you that. I was so excited to receive this product that I couldn't wait for it once I realized that it was legit. And let's get it opened up and take a look at it. The box is really, really nice. I mean, just the thought that went into the packaging of this is really cool. Okay, first thing you see in here is the HOVERAir X1. When you open it up, let me get this peeled off here. So there's, I'm imagining, probably owner's manual or instruction manual. Yeah, there it is. All right, so we'll take a look at that then. Lay that aside. Let's see what this thing looks like. They said it's really, oh, wow, look at that. They said it's really small and compact. Oh, wow, look at that. That is pretty awesome. And then opens up. Like I said, fits in the palm of your hand. So you can see the 2-axis gimbal there on the front. Then it has stabilizers to keep it, when it's going side to side, so it doesn't have to be a multiple, like 4-axis gimbal, because it has electronic stabilization in the camera itself. And then on the top side here, this is all of your on and off button, and then your control button that puts it in between the 5 different preset modes. And then there's also a mode where you can customize it. And to customize it, then you need the app for that. But look at that, it just fits right in my hand. Can fold it up and stick it right in your pocket. This is gonna really be a game changer for a lot of different creators. And also if you're just out there wanting to, save memories and things like that, you can just pull it out. I'll show you all the different options that go with it, all these different settings, because I'm thinking there's a lot we can do with this. Very cool. Yeah, the motor, for the 4 propeller blades, those are brushless motors, which that's a game changer as well. All right, I'm going to push the button here and turn the unit on. You can see the green light coming on in the front. It's just a long press. And this is the battery indicator light right back there. Oh.
Current mode, hover.
Look at that, current mode, hover. So it tells you what mode you're in, and then we can go through. Now hover, I'm going to be showing you that. That's where you just hold it out and it goes straight up out of your hand, sits there for a second, and then you can pick the amount of time that you want it to hover. But we'll go over all of that. Let's check out the second mode here.
Zoom out.
That is zoom out. That's where the unit is going to take off your hand, fly out, and then come back to you. So there's different distances that you can set up as well. Let me see if I can hold it down and find out.
6 meters. Zoom out.
Okay, 6 meters.
9 meters. Zoom out.
9 meters.
1.5 meters. Zoom out.
1.5 meters. Zoom out.
3 meters. Zoom out.
3 meters. So it's going to cycle through. So let's move to the next one.
Follow.
Follow. So this is going to be where it takes off and then you walk away and it films you and follows you as you're walking away from it. Oh, this is going to be cool.
Orbit.
Orbit. So orbit is going around you. So there's different settings for that as well. I believe it's 5 feet, 8 feet, and 20 feet, which is a very large circle around you. We'll be looking at that as well. And then the last one.
Bird eye.
Bird's eye. So that's where it's going to fly out of your hand, get set, and then fly above you, filming you with the camera pointed down. See the camera in the front? That's going to be pointed down, and it's going to go straight up and then come back down. There's different settings there too for height.
7 meters. Bird eye.
7 meters.
9 meters. Bird eye.
9 meters.
15 meters. Bird eye.
Ooh, 15 meters.
5 meters.
Okay.
Bird eye.
And 5 meters. So it cycles around. So those are different levels or heights that it can fly to. And then the last one is custom.
Custom.
And
Snapshot.
custom and snapshot. So you can set it up to do burst shots, things like that. Really cool. So let's say we wanted to hover. So we're going to push it one more time, get back over to hover. And she even tells you what you're doing. So to hover, you would just press this button. You're supposed to do this outside, but I'm going to take a chance and do it on here so we can see what it looks like. So you can see we just want to hold the unit out in front of us, and then we're going to, it's already on hover, so we're just going to give this button on the top a press.
30 seconds. Hover.
So we're going to hover for 30 seconds. Then we push the power button again.
30 seconds. Hover.
Okay, here we go. So there you have it. It is hovering right in front of us. The red light just came on. That means it's recording video right now. Now you can hear the blades when you go to do record. Let's say you don't want to go the full 30 seconds. You're just going to put your hand out. It's going to blink green, and it's going to land right back in your hand. Oh, isn't that too cool? All right, so then we just fold it up, put it in our pocket, and then we can download the film off of this. But let's go ahead and turn it off. So that is pretty cool. I mean, you're not really supposed to do it indoors, but hey, it's got to be able to see different things. Good lighting, which we do have good lighting in the studio. Contoured floor. You're not supposed to fly this over water. It's got to be able to see the ground because on the bottom here you can see you've got the little camera and also the 2 sensors. It does not require GPS. These sensors are seeing the ground in your hand when you put it there. And that's how it knows to land back on your hand, and also where it's at in position from around you. It's using sight and also the camera to know exactly where it's at all times. So that's why it doesn't require GPS. And one of the things it's going to do is it's going to save a lot of time, because when you do a regular drone, you got to hook up to GPS and you got to get all of that synced. That all takes time. You saw how quick that was. I pulled it out, hit the button, picked the mode, and then it says I'm taking off, and it took right off of my hand. Well, you saw it, but we're going to go outside and we're going to fly this. There's a place that I can have a little bit more space. We'll film that and do some of these other modes. So it does have 2 batteries, and each battery has 11 minutes of flight time, which that's quite a bit. So if you have 2 batteries, which we do have, we've got a full 22 minutes of flight time, so you can have one charged up, ready to go, and one while you're flying. But it also says that you can get 20 performances out of it, or 20 modes out of one battery. That's a lot of filming for a battery, you know. And if you're editing videos, even if you've got a longer length video, you're going to be using other things to video, and you just want to capture certain shots with this and then add them into your video. Yeah, I'm excited. Let's get out there and start flying this thing. All right, so I wanted to come out to this soccer field here because it gives us a big area that we can do some testing of this. And you can see there's a pretty cool, there's a little flag here. So there's a slight breeze. There's a flag over there and one over in that corner. And they're not blowing like this one is, but you don't want to fly your drone if it's very windy out, gusty. This is going to be fine. It can handle, I believe I read, up to 17-mile-an-hour gusts, but it's something you don't want to do if it is, you know, real windy. Yeah, so, where's the drone? Well, I got it. This is a pocket-sized selfie camera, so it's in my pocket. Yeah, so I'm just going to pull it out and then get it turned on, and we're going to see what this thing can do. We're going to go through the different modes. All right. All right, so we just turned it on. Current mode is hover, so I'm going to go ahead and push the button. We did this in the studio.
30 seconds.
And so it's 30 seconds to hover. It's going to start and then take off my hand. So that's going to do that for 30 seconds. Now, I'm not recording with sound, but if I walk around, you can see it's going to follow me, keep hovering, but it's going to circle. The camera is going to circle while I'm walking around. And then if I want to stop it, I can come over here. I want to stick my hand out. Green light went from red light where it was recording to green light, and there you have it. So we're going to do a couple more modes. Okay, we're going to take a look at zoom out.
Zoom out.
All right, current mode, zoom out. You see the green lights on. So you just want to give it a quick push on the power button.
3 meters.
It's going to go 3 meters, zooming out. All right, it stabilizes itself. It's looking right at me. It's just started recording, and now it's going to zoom out. Yeah, so it went 3 meters out, and then it's going to come back. Sit there for a second, and I'm going to reach my hand out. See the green light, it stopped recording, and then just landed right back in my hand. All right, so that's zoom out. Pretty cool. You can go further distances. Let's give that mode button a push again.
Follow.
Now we're going to do follow. So ready for follow, and I'm going to turn it on. Oh,
Continue. Follow.
here we go. All right, it's going to lock on to me. It started recording. Now it's going to follow me. So you can see it spinning. I'm going to keep walking, and then I'm going to look like I'm heading to the car. Oh, it's chasing me. I had a stroke about 20 months ago, so I can't run, but I'm going to get pretty close to the field goal thing here. I'm going to go around it. Oh, yeah, let's go around it and see if it makes the turn. Oh, it made the turn. All right, I'm going to walk a little faster, get back to you so we can land, and then check out one of the other modes. What? Oh, I'm going to go around the flag. Nah, I'm not going to go around it. But in the woods, I can, hike, things like that. And because of the cage that's on it, now if I wanted to stop well, let me finish that. Because of the cage is on it, if it hits a branch or a leaf or something like that, it's going to automatically bounce off of it and then reposition itself. But if I wanted it to land, I just want to stay still for 3 seconds. Approach it, put my hand out, and there you have it. It just landed. Isn't that too cool? So it was filming the whole time. Now, you can hear the propeller noise. If I go into the app and I connect it to my phone, through the app, and there's a button that you can record voice, and it will cancel out the propeller noise. And we're going to take a look at that as well. All right, let's check out another mode. All right, so let's take a look at orbit. So I'm going to, and what's nice is these are all preset modes. I'm going to stand by the flag and let it orbit around us here. So let me turn it back on again. To turn it on, it's a long press. And now it's going to come up as orbit.
Current mode, orbit.
Current mode, orbit. So let me give a quick push on the button.
1.5 meters.
1.5 meters. So that's about, what, 5 feet? So it's going to lock onto me, and I'm standing right next to this flag. It's going to push back 1.5 meters, which I would say that's about 3 feet. And then it's going to circle me, and I can look around. Isn't that cool? So once it does its complete circle, it's going to approach me again. Red light just came off. It came close to me. I'm going to hold my hand out. Okay.
Orbit.
We're going to go all the way up to the largest.
4 meters.
4
Orbit.
meters. And 6 meters is the largest orbit.
6 meters.
There we go. So we're going to orbit 6 meters on this one. So we're going to watch it fly. Let me turn my back to you so you can kind of, let me face you. There you go. So I'm at the flag. So it's going to do a 6 meter orbit around us. And I'm just going to hit the green or the power button again. Just give it one quick click.
6 meters. Orbit.
6 meters orbit. I'm going to lower it. Okay. So it's locking onto me. It's backing up. Now it's going to go back about 6 meters. So it just passed you. So I would say that's about 20 feet. Red light just came on. Now it's going to circle and it's going to go the whole way around. Now at some point you're going to the sun is going to be in your eyes when you get over here because the sun is over this way. But it is circling us and it's going to make one full rotation. And even if I walk out of the circle, it doesn't care because it's already locked on to where I was at the flag. So I can do a bunch of walking around. I just got to make sure I get back here for when it comes back, right? So it's going to just got to its spot for the full circle. The red light has gone off, so it's no longer recording. It's flying back to me. Here you go, little buddy. I'll tell you what, this is going to be pretty awesome. Green light came on. I can stick my hand out and boom, it landed. Perfect. Now, one of the next ones that I want to do is, let's see, I believe it's bird's eye. So like I said, there's 5 different ones. Yep, bird eye. So I'm going to come back over here to the flag and it's going to go straight up. And I think let me see where we're at for bird's eye.
7 meters. Bird eye.
7 meters, bird's eye. Okay, it just came off my hand. Camera's going to rotate down. There it is. It's straight down on me. Now it's recording and it's going to head up. Now, I don't have it doing a spiral or a cinematic view going up. All right, it's at 20 meters. It did its thing. It's coming back down to us. And I'm not even looking up. Yeah, here it's going, hey, how are you doing? Right back is gonna come down. I'm gonna stick my hand out and it's gonna land. Oh, wow. That is too cool. And what's neat is if you were just somewhere and thought, oh, I wanna get a quick shot of this. And you just pull it out of your pocket and take your shot just like that. Turn it off, stick it back in your pocket and move on. Now, a traditional drone, I would have to get the case out, pull it out, wait for a connection, do all of that, wasting valuable time to catch that just perfect shot. Now, if I'm walking around, then I've got to use my hands and control it. What am I doing? And, you know, in filming, when someone's using a drone, they always got to, you know, try to hide themselves using the drone unless they do a preset, but you got to set all that up. This is all pre-programmed in here, those 5 different modes. And then there is a custom mode. But in that scenario, I want to take a quick bird's eye view. Let's do that scenario. In fact, let me do the hover real quick, or follow me. So I've got a situation where I want to get a picture of me walking just over there, you know, saying hi to somebody. I can send this thing out. Hey, hold hey, hold on a second. Let me get my drone out, my little camera selfie stick, and I'll be right with you. I'll be right there. I want to capture this video. So I'm going to come around and I want to do
zoom out,
follow me.
follow.
There we go. All right. So I'm going to come over and say hi to you, but I want to just send my drone out real quick.
Continue, follow.
Hold on a second. Let me just let this lock on to me. It's recording already. Hey, I'll be right there. And then I just walk away and it's following me, and I can say, hey, how are you doing? All right, yeah, oh, you want to talk to me too? All right, well, let me come over there and talk to you as well. Hey, how are you doing? Oh, great, very fine. So I can capture all of that, and when I'm done with that sequence, well, let me come over here closer to you. So when I'm done with all of that, I just reach out, stick my hand out, I stand still for a couple seconds, 3 seconds, it knows I'm not moving. Then I put my hand out, it turns green, and it lands and turns off. Wow, now I just captured something that I would have had to set up with a drone and have somebody flying. I wouldn't have the use of my hands, and I talk with my hands a lot, so that is really important to me. Now, you did hear the fan blades, propellers, but when I put it on record mode, you're not going to hear that. All right, well, let's take a look at custom. Okay, I have this set on the custom dolly track, so it was on snapshot. And to get a snapshot in the custom, you would just strike a pose, and every time you did it would take a picture. But I've got it set. I, held it down the center button here for just a couple of seconds, and it went to dolly track. Now, dolly track is the one where you can walk, and it's walk towards it, and it's recording you while you walk. So I'm going to come back to the camera and then show you. Let's get her to take off. Quick push on the button.
Dolly track.
All right. This is too cool. So it's going back, it's setting. So now it's recording, it's locked on me. And now dolly track, now as I walk towards it, it's filming me, and I'm recording while I'm filming me, walking different ways. And then if I come over this way, and then I want to stop, then I just don't want to stop for those 3 seconds, because then it won't follow me anymore. But if I want to turn, I think it should follow me sideways and then try to work to get back in front of me. No, it's probably not going to, but I want to get it to go that way. So, yeah. Yeah, I got to get around it quick. Yeah, I did. And then I walk towards it, and it should hover over this direction because I'm walking towards it. Yeah, so that's dolly track. Now I want to stay still, so even if I walk backwards, it's going to follow me backwards like this. I'm hiding behind the flag. It couldn't see me. I popped back out, got distance back, and I'm walking back towards it again. All right, so our batteries, yellow light just came on. So I have been out here playing with this for quite some time. I still got one light left, but it is blinking. I don't know if you can see that. Let me get you in here. On the battery, there's 4 indicator lights there on the top. You can see we're down to 1. I have a whole nother battery. We could play out here all day long. So I'm going to go ahead and get that on the charger. All right, before we do that, I wanted to show you how the noise cancellation works with using your phone. You want to go up here in the app, tap on that, and then follow the little promptings here to allow your phone to record through the drone, but it's going to use your phone, but it cancels the propellers out. Here we go. It's recording me right now, and I don't think you can pick it up through there. It's only through the recording, but I've got it on follow. And I wanted to show you how the unit is recording me with a voice. So it is capturing my voice as well. Now, what's nice about this is that it has an internal storage up to 32 gigabytes, I believe, in there that's going to store all of your videos and also your sound recording. But it does have that cancellation on it, so you shouldn't be able to hear the blades. I won't know until I check it out. But like I said, it's following me, and I'm going to go around this way and around the camera, around the flag. All right, like a little obstacle course. But I think, let me turn it off. It's off. And I just close it up, stick it in my pocket, and then that's it. So yeah, we did a pretty good test on that. Now, it does go up to distance 98 feet. You can control it with the app, so you can bypass all the functions there and actually fly it like a real drone with your finger. So there's different things on there that you can do that with if you wanted to be more in control and you didn't want that preset shot. So that is a possibility, but it'll only go out 98 feet from you. But hey, you shouldn't be filming any further than that anyhow if you're filming yourself, because you can't see you. All right. Well, I'll see you back in the studio, and we'll talk about this one last time. All right. Okay, we're back in the studio. Man, that was a lot of fun. So this is a great product. I have to say, I've got so many things. Just driving back, my mind was going just different ways that I can shoot footage with this thing. If anything, just B-roll. But I never showed you the quick start. So it comes with this little booklet. That was that little pamphlet that we pulled out. So there is a card here as well. So it does have English and also other languages, but right here is all of your components. So that shows up on there. Now, when I got back to the car, I had already downloaded the app because I needed to save that footage so that I could get it back on. So in the booklet, I mean, it's only 2 pages it's so easy to fly. My goodness, it's incredible. It's easy. I'm not going to go, but you just, that QR code there, it downloads right on your phone. You make a place where all of your stuff will save, and then it will be in there for you. Now, I did get back to the car, and you can see right here, what I did is I opened up the app. It had all of my videos. We shot 13 videos out there doing different things, and it was all there. I just transferred it and downloaded it in my phone, and then, hey, I've already started editing, right? But the HOVERAir X1, yeah, it's definitely got the 2.0 approval, and yeah, very lightweight. I think it's 125 grams is the size of it. We did talk about the storage capacity that's in here. It is 32 gigabytes. And believe it or not, with those 13 videos of all the different things that we filmed, it still had 21.2 gigabytes left in it. So I could have shot a lot more. Once they transfer over to your phone, you can get them off of here. So nice thing is, you know, with a regular drone, you got to get the SD card out, try to get it into a computer. And I do everything on my phone. I film on my phone. I edit on my phone. I upload from my phone to YouTube. This is going to be so handy. And I can see where creators would really, really benefit from an item like this. I can't say enough about it. If you want to know more or go to their site, things like that, it's down in the description. So take a look down there. But until next time, oh, maybe I should cue some music. There it is. All right. So, hey, thanks a lot for coming along. Go ahead and check it out. Tony 2.0 out. All right. We'll see ya.